Today we're reviewing the Matrix TF30 treadmill, and this treadmill comes with a lot of options. Like when you purchase it, you can choose between 3 different consoles. We opted for the XIR display, and we're impressed by all of its entertainment and workout options, plus the treadmill itself is really sturdy and quiet. So we recommend this treadmill for users who want a lot of entertainment options, but you don't necessarily have to be tied into a monthly subscription. It is iFit enabled, but it's definitely not required to access all the other entertainment. This treadmill is also really great if you're a walker or jogger and you want a treadmill that functions like a tablet. The touchscreen is really easy to navigate that way. This is also really great if you're a runner and you have a shorter running stride. So this is a little bit more of a compact treadmill, meaning that the running surface is actually a little bit shorter. So if you have a long running stride or you like a lot of room to run on, this isn't necessarily going to be the best treadmill for you to run on. Walking and jogging is really great kind of for all users, but we recommend it more for shorter stride users. It's also really great for seniors and people who have balance issues because the handles have kind of an unlimited amount of grip options as well. And it also folds up to almost 90 degrees to give you plenty of storage. So if you need room for when you're not using this treadmill, this is a really great option for that. So let's jump into the overall construction on the TF30. So the overall footprint, it's 77 inches long, it's 35 inches wide, and it's 62 inches tall. And when we were running on it, we definitely feel like it is really solid and sturdy. There's no movement in the console, and it's actually really quiet. The frame is solid steel, and it connects to these uprights. The handle is really just one handle. It has these 2 pulse grips on either side, and then it connects in the middle. I really like these handles because they're a little slimmer and easier to get a grip on, and you can also pretty much grip them anywhere. That's why we suggest them for people who have balance issues, because they're definitely easier to be able to hang on, so especially while walking. The motor is 3.25 HP, which is great for running, especially for longer term use. The incline motor is really quiet as well, so noise is definitely not an issue on this treadmill. So we consider this to be a more compact treadmill because the deck size. It measures at 20 inches wide and it's 55 inches long. Typically treadmills that are under 60 inches, we tend to kind of caution some users, especially if you have a longer running stride, to be able to run on it comfortably and still keep your form. And also if you like running on a larger surface, this isn't quite the best option for that. But walking and jogging generally for users, kind of a wider variety of users, shouldn't be a problem. The deck is also really quiet. There's, especially when I was running on it, there was a low foot noise. It's similar to the Run CX from Life Fitness. That one also has a low foot noise. And then also the cushioning feels really nice and absorbs a lot of the impact that you get from running. When I compared it to treadmills from Nordic Track and then the Soul in Life Fitness, it's not quite as soft as the Nordic Track. Those tend to have a good amount of cushioning to where it feels pretty soft, but it's also not quite as firm as the treadmills from Soul and also the Run CX from Life Fitness. But this kind of somewhere in the middle, it's definitely a little bit more on the firmer side. So Matrix offers a nice warranty on the TF30. It offers a lifetime warranty on the frame, the cushioning, and the motor. And then it offers a 5-year warranty on parts and a 2-year warranty on labor. It also comes with white glove delivery, so you don't have to worry about setting it up yourself. So now let's get into all of the entertainment and workout options on the XIR display. So it's a 16-inch touchscreen. Like I said, it functions like a tablet. I suggest creating a profile so when you do log into all of the apps available, once you log in with your account, then you can jump right into them. So I can jump right into Netflix and use it and all of the other apps. So when you do go to use an app, if you aren't already in a workout, it will ask you to input your workout time, your weight, your preferred speed, and preferred incline level. Since I created that profile, my weight is already set. Your workout will start, and then Netflix will pop right up. And then when you're in the workout, you can also jump back and forth and use all of the other features. So as you can see, there's Netflix, Hulu, Facebook, Twitter. There's also web browsing, which is really cool. It defaults to just a blank Google screen and just uses one tab, but this is really cool and gives you even more entertainment options. There's also this HDMI feature. So there's an HDMI input on the back of this console. So you can plug in an HDMI cord and plug in your phone or tablet and mirrors content from there directly onto the touchscreen. Or you can even put in a media streaming device. Like I plugged in my Roku stick. I was able to get apps like Amazon Prime, which isn't on here. So it just gives you even more options. It's also iFit enabled. So when you are choosing between workouts, if you're an iFit member, you can simply log straight into your iFit account. And there's also a lot of onboard options. So you can go into training, you can simply press this green button, jump right into a workout, or press the manual mode. With these, the treadmill will automatically adjust for you. It'll adjust the speed and incline for whatever preference that you put in, and also what is in the preset program. And then it also has virtual active. So you can explore trails really kind of throughout the United States. So I'll pull one of those up for you. So as you're going, as you can see, it's kind of similar to the experience of running or walking outside, which is really cool. So you're on a trail, you can see all of your metrics here, so you can see your speed and your incline levels. And then you also have the option to play music. You can also mute that. You can also mute, there's sound effects. Sometimes you'll hear a random bird chirping to kind of give it more of a realistic experience. And then it also has Sprint 8, which is a high intensity interval training program that will automatically adjust to your intensity and your fitness level. Once you jump in, you can choose kind of what level you want to work at. You can do custom, you can do beginner, advanced, and you can also connect to a compatible heart rate monitor. So it's really cool, and we like all of the options. This console's really sturdy. There was no movement when I was running on it. You can control the speed here, and you can also control it on the touch screen, and the incline is over here, and you can also control that on the touch screen as well. The speed does increase and decrease by 0.1 increments, but when you hold it, it'll increase by 1. And also the incline increases by 0.5%. You can have a lot of room to play around with your incline, and then when you hold down one of the buttons, it will quickly jump from high to low, so you can incline it faster that way. There's also 2 cup holders. They fit my 22-ounce water bottle, and there's also this device tray. So if you're using and connecting your phone or your tablet, you can place it here and then still be able to see the screen, especially if you're doing that screen mirroring feature. So now we're going to go over the overall functionality of the Matrix TF30. So I'm going to walk and run on it so you can hear my foot noise as well as the motor noise. Here I am at 3 miles per hour. And here I'm at 6 miles per hour. And here it is at 9 miles per hour. So as you can see, the motor and the foot noise is pretty low. So one thing that we did notice is that Even though this treadmill can incline up to 15%, we don't necessarily recommend you use it at 15%. When it's up to 15%, the belt slips and it has a hard time maintaining the speed that's inputted. I'm going to have one of our reviewers, who's our tallest reviewer, Matthew, walk and run on the treadmill for you. He is 6'5", 230 pounds, and here he is walking at 3 miles per hour. Here he is running at 6 miles per hour. And here he is at 9 miles per hour. So as you can see, that treadmill is actually pretty quiet. So now I'm going to have Matthew incline the treadmill all the way up to 15% at a 0.5 miles per hour. And as you can see, when he inclines it, the belt has a hard time maintaining that slow speed and it goes faster. And also there are times when that error message will pop up and the workout will immediately stop. So here's Matthew folding and unfolding the Matrix TF30. It folds and unfolds really easy. It also can be moved around, although we found it to be a little bit more difficult to move around than other treadmills. So overall, we really like the Matrix TF30. Some things to keep in mind is that we don't necessarily recommend it to be used at the full incline, which is 15%. We did have some issues with the belt slipping, and it was hard for the belt to be able to maintain the inputted speed. So when we had a slower speed, the belt would go faster than the inputted speed. And there were times where we would get an error message, which is in the manual, and so that's something that you can check out for yourself. We recommend it using more for the lower incline levels, maybe 10 up to 13%. The running surface is a little bit more compact than other treadmills. It's only 55 inches long, so if you have a longer running stride, this necessarily isn't going to be the best treadmill for you to run on. We recommend it more for runners who have a shorter running stride. And also, if you're shorter like me and you have shorter arms like I do, this console doesn't adjust, and I feel like it's a little further away. I'd like it a little bit closer because I have trouble doing things like typing into Google to search. But overall, we really like this treadmill, and I really like all of its entertainment options. You can watch Netflix, Hulu, you can go on Facebook, Twitter, and you can also web browse, which is really cool. Plus, it's iFit enabled, but that monthly subscription is definitely not required. So thanks for watching our review of the Matrix TF30. If you want to learn more, check out our written review at treadmillreviewguru.com. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with all of the latest treadmill and home fitness equipment as soon as it hits the market. I'm Sydney with Treadmill Review Guru. I'll see you next time.